Welcome children. Today we can see how to use delete and DDL queries in Python. See, I just written a code here. Just read out the question. Write a program to delete all the records from EMB table whose age less than 30. Delete all the records from EMB table whose age less than 30. So that means delete is the query and where part condition it will be age less than 30. Go through the code. Here I am just accepting the database name. Database name is not mentioned along with the connect method. Accept the database name and you are opening the database, accepting the table from the user and age you are accepting, and see the query delete from table. The table is the variable name and the variable will get the name of the table which is accepted from the user, and where age less than percentages. This percentages is replaced with this a value. So query is placed inside a variable. Instead of using inside the execute query, that query is placed inside a variable query. Variable name is query itself. And I am using the execute query. See that cursor object dot execute query comma and the percentages, you have a one value is there to replace the percentages. That value is enclosed in the tuple and it's only one value, that is why it's end with a comma. If it is multiple values, there is no need of that comma is not needed. There's no need of comma at the end of the tuple. Here there is only one value, that is why the tuple is ending with a comma. Now here you can see after deletion I just created another cursor object. You can use the same cursor object or multiple cursor object also possible. So I just created another cursor object and using the second cursor object executing the select query and fetching and displaying the remaining content of the table. After deletion, the remaining content you can display here. Same way you can use the DDL commands also. See this example. In this example, I just used how to use the alter query. The use of alter query is mentioned here. See alter table EMB and grade character of 5. This query, using this query, you are adding a new attribute grade into the table EMB. After adding the table, I am just describing the table and just displaying the content of the table, the structure of the table. You are just displaying the structure of the table. Understood? Record from EMB table. Now I just want to delete all the records whose age less than 30. So I have 3 records. I will show you my table content. These are the 3 records are there. Whose age less than 30 means only one record is coming over there. I want to delete that particular record. Delete records from table EMB whose age less than 30. Now the first 3 statement is same as what we studied. And here you have to accept the age. So I am going to accept the age. Age is here. Enter the age. And here we have to use your query. Your cursor object is mcursor dot execute. Which query you will use to delete a record from the table? Is it delete or drop? Yes, it is delete query. So delete from EMB. Where clause is there? Where age less than percentages. Where age less than percentages, comma, tuple is coming over there, age, comma, 2 bracket close. So the query execution part is over. Now you have to use the this is a DML command. I told you using along with all the DML commands, use the commit method, then only that change will be permanently affect in your MySQL table. So mcursor dot, not mcursor, commit is a method of your connection object, not cursor object. So your connection object is con dot commit. Yes, so commit method use, and after that I want to display the content on your screen. Entire content, existing content of the table I want to display on the screen. So before that I am going to give a message over there. Records deleted. Records deleted. Next, I just want to extract the records from the table. For that I am going to use one more object, cursor object, that can be created here on the top also. Cursor, anywhere you can create it. Now the new object name is MUR1. By using that object, I am going to execute select query. Select star from EMB. That select query is executed. Next, you have to display on the screen KIN MUR1 print K. It is just simple display, not a formatted display. Before display, you just give a message, print content of the EMB table. Content of the EMB table. Now run this program. MSQL is not defined. What is this MSQL? Import. It is not mcon. MSQL. You have to read the error part and then correct it. Age less than 30. So 30 is there. Now error is again coming. Name error. MUR1.cursor is not defined. Mistake is here. Is it the way you are creating the object? It is wrong method. Equal to MUR1 equal to your connection object con dot cursor, mcon dot cursor. Age 30. Now all the record content of the EMB table, all the records whose age less than 30 is removed, and only 2 records are balance is there, that will be displayed on your screen. Now come back and check it in your MySQL table whether that record is deleted or not. Yes, that particular record is removed from your MySQL. So this is the way you can use your delete query. This is similar to your update query and select query. The only difference your query is delete. That is the only difference. Remaining everything is same. Now this is the way you can use your delete query. Next, I am going to discuss how to use your other DDL commands like your alter and drop query. Alter and drop query. New file is open. How to use alter and drop query. Same way you can use alter and drop query. MSQL. I just want to alter it. So mcursor dot execute alter table EMB, alter table EMB, and we have what are the attributes are there? Name, salary, age, and one more attribute I am going to give it as grade, character type, character of 2. Now double quotes close. bracket closed. So that table is altered there. Now I just want to see the current structure of the table. For that I am going to use one more cursor option. Cursor 1 equal to mcon dot cursor. Next m cursor 1 dot execute. Which query you will use? Describe emp. emp is describe. For k in m cursor 1 print k. Yes, the new attribute grade is included there in the table. Grade character of 2. Now check it is there in the MySQL also. Describe emp. It is added. Now I didn't use commit over here. I didn't use the commit over there. I told you the commit statement is used only along with the DML commands. Whatever the DML commands you are using in Python, there you have to use your commit query. For DDL commands, all the transactions are permanent. There is no temporary transaction for your DDL commands. All the DDL commands are permanent transaction. Only DML commands are temporary transaction. Make it as a permanent transaction, we are using our commit method. The only thing you have to keep it in mind that commit method is the method of connection object, not the cursor object. Now this is the way you can alter the table. Same way you can use drop also. You can use your drop also. Instead of alter query, you can use the drop query also. So these are the different ways you can use your SQL queries in your Python. Basic things are same. That means importing the module, creating the connection object, creating the cursor object, and using the execute query, you are executing the different types of queries.